Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining today's webinar. My name is Livia, and I'm the Director of Insights at TrendWatching. I did take a quick look at the signups before joining, and it looks like we have people dialing from all over the globe, from Brazil to London to Thailand. Let us know where you're dialing from in the comments. We're also going to be dropping polls so you can see how your fellow innovators are using AI in their innovation process. You also see some colleagues floating around in the chat to answer any questions you might have. So I hope you enjoy today's session. Let's get started. Let's start by taking a moment and looking around us. The devices we're using, the software running this very same webinar, they're all products of human innovation. Now, with the evolution of artificial intelligence, we're on the verge of pushing that innovation even further. We've seen AI write codes, create art, and help diagnose diseases. But when we combine AI strengths with human creativity, the possibilities for new ideas become much greater. Today, in this webinar, we're not just talking about AI lending a hand. We're looking at how it could become a proper co-pilot, driving innovation in ways we've yet to imagine. So, we'd like to start by asking you, how are you or your organization using AI to foster innovation? Are you leading the change? So AI is at the core of all the innovation we do. Are you experimenting, which would be we're exploring ways to use AI in innovation? Are you still researching, trying to understand how AI fits in your innovation process? Or perhaps you could not be there yet. You might have not started integrating AI, but it is on the radar. So I'll leave you a couple of seconds. In the meantime, let's see what we'll be discussing today. First, we're going to be talking about trend-driven innovation and AI, which is the name of today's session. The innovation process meets AI, what's doing and what's coming. We're going to show you our free AI tool so you can ideate new products yourself. And then what can you do next with all this information? So hope you're all ready to go. Let's do this. Let's begin with our first chapter, trend-driven innovation. Through our content, reports, workshops, and strategy sessions, we help brands of all sizes and from all over the world understand how trends will affect their businesses and create innovations that keep them ahead in their industry. We do this through trend-driven innovation, our methodology. If you are an Amplify member or have joined one of our sessions, you're likely familiar with it. What you might not know is that it is more than just a process for spotting trends. TDI is a framework for understanding the world, the forces driving change, and where they're heading. So let's begin with the first pillar, basic human needs. They don't change from day to day or season to season, but while they remain constant, their prioritization is constantly shifting. So for example, AI is redefining authenticity, open new paths for convenience, enhancing new forms of expression, or even sparking discussions about connection. Then we move to macro trends. While AI is a major macro trend on its own, its influence goes beyond just the tech world. It offers opportunities to reshape the workplace for new generations, create new solutions for climate change, think of new ways of addressing social challenges from urbanization to aging populations, and more. And of course, we have innovations. You know by now that AI is enhancing the products and services we create to deliver better solutions to consumers. But perhaps most importantly, AI is transforming the innovation process itself. And this is not only helping us identify new trends, but also allowing us to help you improve your own innovations. And that's what we're here for. And yes, it's important to say that we do see AI as a force for good. We're absolutely aware of all the AI risks, but by also focusing on the positive, actionable opportunities, we expect to further empower businesses to create purpose trend driven innovations using this technology. And this is important because consumers are already engaging with AI innovations. And with it, they start expecting the same level of innovation everywhere else. It's what we call the expectation economy. It's like a domino effect across all sectors and regions. And of course, business leaders are not sleeping on this. A whopping 70% of global CEOs believe AI will dramatically change how their companies operate in just the next 3 years. It will drive hyper innovation. And if you don't stick to the pace, you will fall behind. This leads us to our second chapter, supercharging the innovation process. And we hope with this chapter to answer the big question that might be in the comments or in your minds right now, that is, how? To give you some inspiration, let's take a look at how AI is shaping different stages of the innovation process. Remember, yours might look a bit different. Maybe you don't follow all the steps or you don't have a dedicated innovation team by your side. But if you're here in this session today, it's because you care about pushing things forward, and that's more than enough. Let's take a look at the first step in the innovation process, research and brainstorming, one that is really close to our hearts at TrendWatching. Traditionally, it takes a lot of time and effort to gather data manually from different sources, different forms, extract the insights, and then come up with ideas. Now, AI can help teams find these new sources, analyze massive amounts of data, and suggest ideas. It also makes possible to expand on current ones teams already have by combining them, providing new information that perhaps teams didn't have access to, and act as real co-pilots in brainstorming sessions. According to a recent Proper Insights and Analytics survey in January this year, 44% of R&D professionals were already using AI regularly in this stage of their innovation processes. If that data was from January, imagine how it must be now and more importantly, in the future. Then we move to concept development and feasibility analysis. Once teams have nailed their winning ideas, AI products can generate and refine concepts, adjust for cost constraints, enhance sustainability features, and fine-tune the user experience, all at a speed that would be impossible for human designers to do so. It is important to stress that this AI-driven approach doesn't replace human creativity at all, but it brings opportunity to amplify it. It allows design teams to explore a wider range of possibilities, identify innovative solutions that they might have overseen, and ultimately arrive at a stronger, more refined concepts at a fraction of the time. It can also simulate market responses, assess technical constraints, and even predict financial outcomes. This allows brands to fail faster when they need to and have more chances of bringing successful innovations to the market. As we create the prototype, AI can simulate users' interaction based on behavioral data, highlighting potential issues and suggesting design tweaks. It also allows brands to get to physical testing with a starting point, making the most of these interactions so you don't start from scratch. And this way, shortening the gap between concept and market ready product. The last stage, launch and improvement, traditionally relied on past data and assumptions, hoping they would work in the current scenario. Now, AI analyzes the market in real time, tracking consumer sentiment, competitor actions, and even adjusting channels dynamically. And here is the key: the key is adaptability. As the market changes, so can our strategies. And we know that the innovation process has always been circular. But now AI makes the entire process faster, easier, and more dynamic. And this gives us a lot of opportunities. So after hearing about AI driven hyper innovation, how do you feel about your organization's readiness? Are you ready to go? So we're ready to supercharge our innovation process with AI. Are you motivated? We've got some catching up to do, but we're excited. Are you a bit overwhelmed? I wouldn't be surprised. It is a lot to take in, but we know we need to act. Or perhaps you might not be there yet. It's time to get moving. We'll leave some seconds for you to answer the poll. Okay, we wouldn't be a trend firm if we just stayed in the now, would we? So here are three big AI and innovation developments that we and OpenAI foresee that will transform how we innovate as AI will get more powerful. We foresee the integration of AI across all aspects of product development, from ideation to user testing. And yes, in this case, we do mean synthetic users. AI won't just drive product creation and improvement, it will also advocate for consumers, ensuring ethical practices and optimizing how products interact with others and with people. Second, the emergence of products and ecosystems that evolve autonomously without human intervention. These systems self innovate and continuously improve themselves to stay relevant and align with user needs and environmental changes, which could lead to the obsolescence of the traditional product lifecycle and launches, which might be a bit daunting, but by the fact that we are preparing for it, we will be at a good stage when that happens. And last but not least, products and experiences becoming highly personalized, driven by the future's AI ability to understand and anticipate individual needs. Imagine that, an AI co creating with consumers and tailoring products to individual preferences. Funny enough, this is exactly a trend that we published back in 2019 called metamorphic design. With all of that, it's safe to say that we will see hyper innovation sooner than later. And innovation will be continuous, proactive, and increasingly autonomous. That might be a bit overwhelming, but we are really excited to say that you can start being part of this movement today, and we're here to help you in this journey. This leads us to our third chapter: Meet the TrendBaby. This is an AI tool that lets you instantly innovate using trends. We have two TrendBabies available. One, the Pro, that's hosted on Amplify, and also a free version on the website. We're covering both, but let's start with Pro so you can see everything that it can do for you. As you can see, once you get to Amplify, you find TrendBaby on the left corner in the menu of the platform. Once you click there, the TrendBaby follows 5 stages. First, you need to explain a bit of your organization, the brand you are innovating for. Then you will select a trend from our database. You will provide some information about your audience, select an innovation type, and then the time frame. When do you want to innovate for? And then you literally hit a button and you see the magic of the baby happening, bringing ideas to life. Let's take a look. Here for this event, for this example, we decided to use Nike as a brand. So all you need to do is type the brand And if you think that TrendBaby might not know or you just want to provide more information, feel free to drop the URL. Then you select the industry that this organization is in. Or if you want to provide further information or look at a very specific part of the industry, you can just type below. Then we move to the exciting part, the trends. TrendBaby Pro works with all 200 trends of Amplify. You'll find the latest ones on the top. You can read more, as you can see, as you click, it provides you more information, but it can also lead you to the sub-trend page so you can dive into. Or if you want to innovate with a trend from a previous report, you can just look for it in the drop-down menu. Today, we're going to work with AI Genies. It's interesting that if you have your own trend from your own framework, you can also upload it. Then we move to the audience. We can look for innovations in a specific demographic, so an age range, a gender. You can identify a different gender identity for your consumers and innovate even for a specific country or a region. And of course, you can provide details that goes beyond just demographic segmentation. You can just type exactly what your consumers want, what they're expecting, or something that you want to focus on. Here, we're focusing on city dwellers who are interested in AI innovation products, AI-driven products. Then we'll select an innovation type. Could be a new business concept, products, services, or experiences, or campaigns. As well, you can provide the baby with more information of your objective with this innovation, and it will take that into consideration. And for the innovation type, you can range from now to 2040. And as I said, with a click of a button, you see the magic of the baby happening. TrendBaby will provide you with 5 innovations considering all of the information you've input and connects to that trend. So here, as you can see, you have a description, the unique selling point of the idea, and how it connects to that specific audience. So here you can read more. If there's one that caught your attention here with this AI-driven emotion wellness apparel, you can just click on the image generator and you will have an image that explains that concept to help you visualize it. Not only that, but you can always go back, and if you want something even more futuristic, you can just go back. You don't need to input all the information again, and TrendBaby will give you an even more futuristic idea. Of course, you can email the ideas straight to a colleague, or you can download a PDF with all the information that you've just created. If you want more ideas, you can just click the button and the magic never stops. So this was TrendBaby Pro. Let's take a look now at TrendBaby Free. So TrendBaby Free is a lighter version of Pro, but can also help your company ideate and innovate. You can even look for trendwatching.com/trendbaby, or just go to our page, click on the AI button on top, and you will be led to it. So once you are on TrendBaby, the process is just the same. You can select a brand. For this case, we selected Boticário, which is Brazilian's largest personal care and beauty brand, to show that it works with brands from all over the world. The only thing is that you won't have access to all trends, but just to the 5 latest. You also have access, you can also select the demographics just as in Pro, and from here on, the possibilities are just the same. You can provide more information about the audience or about your business objective. And just like in Pro, you also have 5 ideas, 5 suggestions connecting the trend, the audience, and the unique selling points. The only thing is that also in free, that the create image is only for pro users. But for innovating, for inspiration, TrendBaby Free is an excellent tool, and we hope that all of you make the most out of it. And we know that this tool and all the next tools are part of a very early journey. It's not perfect right now, and we appreciate feedback. But the tools that will come out soon will substantially improve alongside AI. We're also bringing you soon a pitch deck per generated innovation for Pro in the Pro version, the integration with Amplify's innovation database, which means that TrendBaby will come up proactively and continuously with relevant innovations for your organization, and of course, a better output as soon as the continuously. We're also bringing you other innovations too, like Scenario, that will enable any company to create customized scenarios based on macro and big consumer trends. Trend Check, a tool that will help you take a deeper look at your industry, audience, and the trends you're already following, identifying any gaps and all the trends you should be paying attention to. Campaign Cornucopia, an agency tool that lets trends create your next client campaign. And Product Boost, a tool that tells you what can you add or change to make your product align with the latest trends. I know you must be feeling, wow. And all of that is super exciting and it doesn't stop here. So what you could do next? Because you joined this webinar, you can get a free trial of Amplify, our intelligence platform. And yes, that includes today's webinar slides. You can also get notified on further features for TDI and on next set of tools around ideation and scenario planning that will go live very soon. Check out all of our AI services and tools, including more webinars coming in January. And if you sign up to the webinar on our website, you will get an email with information about all of this very soon. And remember, if you're in Europe, in 2 weeks, we'll be hosting our 2025 trends and a lot more AI innovation in our Amsterdam event. So in just 30 minutes, we've learned and discussed AI and trend-driven innovation, the innovation process in AI, what's doing and what's coming, our TrendBaby tool, and everything else that we're going to bring you soon, and what you could do next with it. So on that note, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us in this journey. We hope you see you very soon, and take care.